What's up, y'all? So, I want to discuss this topic here as it pertains to, what may possibly be a new tradition for the Nutballers. And I already discussed it to the group on the everyone group chat. So, you know, I was thinking since, we're, me, Neil, and the rest are already going to meet up at Dewey's place tomorrow, for, you know, to give him his his birthday present, which is his birthday money, the $20, right? Um, I was thinking, and since the boss was also asking for it this year, I don't know if it's just me. I got to confirm it with the others as well, in case he wants to celebrate his birthday later in the year, which is obviously October 13th, you know, or just whenever he wants to celebrate, either before or after. So he was also, wanting that as his birthday present. You know, I remember a boss would always ask me every year, "Hey man, what's what's my present this year?" You know what I mean? And you know, and this year he wants the same as Dewey, except a little bit more. He asked for it, so you know. But as I thought through, as I thought through this, with the group, this is what I actually thought about, and I brought it to their attention, and maybe I'll talk it out with those guys more about it, especially Dewey when we go to his house, to celebrate his birthday, and I want to see what they think of this idea, as it may be, a new tradition for, the Nutballers for the years to come, right? This is what I was thinking. Um, so since this year both Dewey and the boss are asking for birthday money, I had thoughts that for every, going forward, starting well, I guess we can start after Dewey's birthday, as we celebrate it early, that that every Nutballer's birthday, they get, each Nutballer celebrating their birthday with all the Nutballer friends. Yeah, only restricted to Nutballers. Uh, will get birthday money. And now it doesn't have to be like, except Dewey and the boss, how with their preference of the amount. Like for example, Dewey is $20, a boss is 50. Um, as for the other guys, like let's say after Dewey's, it's now Neil's birthday, right? Or Eugene's birthday. For Eugene's birthday, you know, I think we can start from there. So, like I said, as I stated just a minute ago, every nut baller celebrating their birthday with only only the nut baller friends, and only the nut baller friends, then that means we can, he can get birthday money from us nut ballers as well, celebrating his birthday. For example, me, Russ, Dewey, a boss, Ray, you know, just when we celebrate Neil's birthday, it, we can give him, I mean, between $5 to $10, between $5 to $15. That's what I was telling them. Just kind of wanted to idealize what the amounts would be. It doesn't have to be $20, as Dewey would want every year, for his birthday, you know, in regards to the birthday money. But I just thought maybe between $5 to $15 would be good enough. So, you know, some of us can give my different amounts. So, for example, for me, I'm gonna give Neil 15, or and a boss might give him 5, or a Russ might give him 10. You know what I'm saying? So I say that I have this idea. I think this idea going forward, Russ is sold on it. As far as birthday money for all the Nutballers celebrating their birthdays, you know, specifically with us Nutballer friends. So we could start. I was thinking after Dewey's birthday, since Eugene's birthday is not until, you know, like a few weeks away. I was thinking that we can we can give him birthday money as well from us. Now again, it doesn't have to be $20. It can be anywhere between 5 to 15 bucks, right? So I think it'll be, to me. I mean, I think it's a good idea since Dewey and Abbas are asking it for this year. So I thought, why not, Neil? Why not, you know, just, and after Neil, I think it will be Abbas now, if I'm not mistaken. And then after Abbas, Carlos, although we mostly see him for breakfast only. Um, but, you know, I think, to me, I think I mean, me and Russ, I mean, Russ is actually sold on it. He has no problem. So I think going forward, as I think this will be the Nutballers tradition as far as the birthday money goes. Yeah, so I would, starting, I was thinking about starting it next year, but, I think we can start with, after Dewey's birthday, it can be Neil's birthday to start. We can give him between 5 to 15 bucks. You know, I think it's fair. I think it's a fair idea, in my opinion. I wonder what the rest of these guys think. Russ is fine with it. I think. Oh yeah, I think Eugene was fine with it too. So, you know, and let's see what the others. Maybe we'll see what we can, from Dewey and a boss. Let's see what they think as well, even Carlos. So now here's the thing. In regards to celebrating the Nutballers' birthdays, I know there's been times where we had like more than one celebration. Russ's birthday is definitely one example. We celebrated his birthday. Was it last year? Like twice, right? So if that ever happens, for like let's say when it comes to Neil's birthday, right? There's only some people that are able to celebrate on certain days, on their days off. For example, Ray's off Fridays and Saturdays, right? So there may be a time where, for Neil's birthday, it may just be, for example, me, a boss, Dewey, and Russ celebrating on one day, and that's when then we can give him the birthday money. And when it comes to celebrating the second time, where it's this time it's with Ray, and if Russ and myself want to join, that means that only Ray can give Eugene the birthday money, right? Only Ray, yeah, because me and Russ, if we want to celebrate, if we want to be a part of Eugene's second birthday celebration, we don't have to give him the birthday money anymore, because we already gave it to him the first time in the first celebration. So I mean, it's up to us if we want to be part of the second, and the second time we don't have to give him birthday money again. It's only the person who's able, only the one, like for example, in this instance, Ray, who's able to join, and he will give him. He's the only one that's going to give him the birthday money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's been times when we had to do two birthday celebrations, right? No problem with that, because there's only certain days like some people are available, and we've done it in the past. So I just thought I'd get that across, because every year we have like more than one celebration, and in the case of like if we celebrate meals, hell, sometimes there may be even three. You can count Carlos for breakfast only. Most of the times he's only available Sundays for breakfast, right? So if it was like Neil's birthday, if it was three, then the third one could be Carlos for breakfast only. Then Carlos will give him the birthday money. If me and Russ go, we don't have to give it to him because we already gave Eugene the birthday money for the first time, right? So yeah, when it comes to celebrating, um, you know, with Carlos, then Carlos would just be the only one to give to him, right? So yeah, I just thought I'd get mention this kind of situation since we do more than one celebration, for some of these guys, right? As it is every year, and it has been in the past. So, all right, yeah, I just thought I'd bring up this idea, and this just to make it a new tradition. You know, I've ran this Nutballers franchise since 2005, right? And I know some of the guys have already moved on with their lives and all that. So I think as far as like celebrating the birthdays, like Ray and Carlos, myself, Abbas, Dewey, of course, Russ, I think each of us will get birthday money. But again, it doesn't have to be $20. It can be anywhere between 5 to 15. So if some choose to want to give me 20, then cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring this idea, just giving my thoughts about it. I just want to see what some of the others think, and we'll go from there. Yeah, let's see what the others say. All right, that's all I want to say about it. Tell me what you guys think. Have a good day.